Alright, hi, what's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am, of course, Hot Dogs, and we are here again for another episode of The Sims 4 Survivor Oasis, and I am back on camera in person, full, buns out for the camera, and we are actually starting today with a tribal council immediately. Now, as you guys know, in Wednesday's episode, the teams fought for individual immunity for the first time. And we're going to be having a double tribal council tonight. So the only person that is safe going into tonight is the one that won immunity. So for the green sand trap tribe, who is first, the person that is safe is Johnny. So Johnny is the only one that can receive no votes tonight. Alright, so as you will find out, it being a double tribal council is not the only difference in tonight's vote. We are also not exactly going to be revealing who everyone votes for. I will show you the relationship statuses with everyone, but I will not be telling you exactly where their vote lies. So you'll see, as Vesepia is the first one to vote, what exactly I mean. And it was just that quick. So if you want to see who exactly they voted for, you're going to have to pause and look for yourself, because we're moving on, and Nervous is second to vote. And up next is Natalie. And Johnny is next up to vote. Alright, so next up we have the infamous Eliza Pancakes coming to vote. And right after she finishes voting, Aliana ends up calling her and giving her the weirdest call about how she's an outcast, she doesn't belong anywhere, and she's bad, and ask her if she wants to join the criminal career. And Fabio is up next to vote. Alright, so we are going to have Jeff go ahead and tally the votes. Now, who do you think is going home? I think, personally, it's kind of obvious who's going to go home. I even kind of gave you a hint in the last episode what I thought was going to happen. But of course, this person will be joining Oasis and will be able to battle back here in the next couple weeks. Once Oasis gets to 8 people, they will have their battle back competition, and one of them will be back in the game to compete for the $1 million prize. Alright, so all the votes are in, and the person with the most votes and the 5th castaway voted out of Survivor Oasis is Nervous. With a vote of 5-1, you are eliminated.
Flim... Korean, bake of fish. Kudos.
Alright, and just like that, Nervous is voted out twice in 1 week. First from his own tribe and now from the Green tribe. And he is off to Oasis. And thankfully it's not going to be a vote back in. He can actually just win himself back in. Like I said, it's not really a huge surprise for me. I thought if he wasn't going to win individual immunity that this might happen to him. He's only been able to spend a couple days with this tribe. Meanwhile, all of them have been spending, 2 weeks together, so there was just no way for him to make up enough relationships in order to get himself to stay. But what do you guys think about Nervous going home? Are you sad to see him get voted twice out in 1 week? Let me know all in the comments down below. But while he's off to Oasis and the other tribe is back to their camp, we are going to go straight into our second tribal council of today's episode. Alright, so here we are at technically the second Red Nookstone Tribal Council, and it's going to work the same as previously. I'm not going to exactly tell you who voted who, but you will see it. And so first up, we are going to have Rich vote, but unfortunately, he had to wait for Nervous to awkwardly walk across the screen. I mean, I had sent him to the back of the lot and then told him to go home, so I guess that was the fastest way for him to get to Oasis. It's a bit awkward, but finally Rich does end up going to vote. Alright, so Tina is up next to vote. And third to vote is Bella. And now we have Jenna coming up to vote. With only 2 castaways left, it is now Brant's turn to vote. Alright, and last but not least, it's Nina's turn to vote, and Nina was actually the winner of the individual immunity competition for the Red Nookstone tribe, so she is the only person that cannot be voted for tonight, but let's see where she votes. All right, so we actually have a tie between Brant and Jenna. So there was 2 votes for Brant, 2 votes for Jenna. Jenna actually voted for Rich, and Brant actually voted for Bella. So with both of their votes canceled out, it is down to the other 4 to decide. Now, I decided to do this a little bit differently. I actually put out a debate station, whatever, podiums, and I decided to let Jenna and Brant give a little speech to their fellow castaways, their fellow team members, and see if they could persuade any of them to change their mind.
Argre Pimboy, Zarkuya, Chalpula, Zompis, Varawa, Tablush, Whisk, Bepso, Nirmo, Neeb, Cheskrin, Conqueroo, Uvanoy, Fernakas.
All right, so only Jeff and Nina were really the ones listening to the debate, and it actually does end up changing Nina's vote. We even look at her relationship statuses again and see that it does look a little bit differently. Maybe you can figure out who she voted for last time and see maybe who she voted for this time. But it did change the vote a little bit, and now we do have the results. And with an official vote of 3 to 1 to 1 to 1, Brant, unfortunately, you are the 6th member to be voted off the island and joining Oasis. Please bring Jeff your torch. You are out of here.
Sul.
He's in a row.
Go, Lark.
Oh, Gusha.
All right, so just like that, Oasis has 6 members, and both of our tribes are down to 5. Now, again, Oasis will be having their battle back once they reach 8. So there's only 2 tribal councils left until then. I cannot wait to see, and I can't believe only 1 girl has still been eliminated. Only Aliana. The rest of the members of Oasis is all men. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about Brant going home? Are you surprised to see him going home? I mean, I think I would have probably voted for him to leave if I was on the Red Tribe. He's super athletic. He's always working out. And he's pretty good socially. So I don't know. That's probably where my vote would have lied. What about you? Let me know, of course, down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys and what you guys thought of the 2 tribal councils. Also, what do you think about me not exactly revealing the vote? All that I would love to hear from you guys about. We are going to head over to Oasis and see how Brant and Nervous get along with the rest of the crew and what they think about their arrival. Alright, so immediately Brant kind of goes into a corner and starts sword fighting, which I've never seen anyone do. Like, what pack did that come in? How do you get someone to do that? Where did he get the sword from? I don't know. What's the green thing? I'm confused by his actions. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So yeah, while he's doing that, behind them we actually see that Nervous and Erwin are talking, getting along, which is kind of interesting because they've never met. They've always been on opposite tribes. I kind of thought immediately Nervous would go and try to talk to Cochrane, so that's the only other Red Tribe member that's here in Oasis. But he doesn't. All right, and everyone else is working out in the workout area. And as soon as Brant and Nervous start heading over there to go and talk to them, they all instantly get up and walk away. Like, it's pretty awkward. They all head over there, and the 4 of them, Erwin, Cochrane, Aliana, and Brian, they all just get up and get in the pool. and Brant and Nervous are just left alone in the gym. It also kind of seems like it has annoyed Nervous. He seems pretty aggravated while he's punching that workout equipment. So I don't know, there's some weird tension going on here in Oasis, and I'm excited to see where that develops. But I am going to wrap up the episode today here. It's kind of a short episode, but the other episodes this week were kind of long. And again, sorry for not being on camera this week. It's been a bit hectic for me, but I am back, and we will be back here on Monday for another twist. We definitely have another twist coming on Monday's episode, so stay tuned for that. Again, like I said, pretty much every week until the end has a twist going on, so you definitely want to stay tuned. We are over the halfway point of this series. What do you guys think about everything? Let me know down in the comments below. Of course, you can download all of the Sims and the lots on the gallery at Singleton RW. You can also follow me on Twitter for updates on when I'm uploading the videos, since they have been pretty inconsistent when it comes to time. So follow me on there, and of course you can always subscribe and hit the bell. And apart from that, I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.